me. Thank you so much. Thank you before you runs away. Our Representative Mark Ferrandino from House District 2. We are in House District right now, and unfortunately on the new map that got approved Monday, they stole the blue bonnet from me. I saw it on the east side of Broadway. I'm so bummed. I love this venue. But anyway, I want to thank you all for coming. I want to let you know that in spite of what brain damages was, wait, I need to finish introducing elections, I forgot. Senator Pat Stedman, who will get the blue bonnet. Woo!
It's my district now, it's Lucia's district next year.
Oh, bummer! And then, of course, who else am I missing? Oh, President Brandon Shaffer. I want to tell you all, and I know President Shaffer keeps saying this is your event, Irene, but President Shaffer is running against Cory Gardner in CD4, and I think we all want him to win up there. And if any of you are interested, he's having an event here in Denver that I'm co-host for next Tuesday, so shoot me an email and I'll shoot you the details. But the reason, really, that I wanted to introduce President Shaffer is that he actually helped me quite a bit. I know a lot of you have come to know me because of my work in healthcare and healthcare reform, and he got it, that in my efforts at a cooperative, I'm not trying to undermine what's happening with the exchange. I'm trying to be sure that when everything is said and done in Colorado, we're not left with 235,000 people without insurance, but absolutely everybody is covered. And I need to, I owe him a debt of gratitude because he made that message loud and clear that what I was trying to do was above and beyond, and that we could do both. We could have an exchange, and we could look to the future to something that's more comprehensive. So thank you, Senator Shaffer.
So just real quick, I don't mean to throw you off your speech because you're getting warmed up here. Let me just say how wonderful it is, first of all, how wonderful it is to work with Irene. She is just an amazing addition to our caucus in the state senate, first of all. Secondly, I wanted you to know, I am the first Democrat in the state of Colorado who's served in the majority party in the state senate for an entire 8-year term, and I don't know how long, in over 100 years literally. And it's because we've been able to hold the majority, the Democratic Party's held the majority in the state senate, and where I'm going with this is we get to name the chair people for our committees. And I can't guarantee this because it's not going to happen overnight, but I believe that after Betty Boyd is term limited, that the next chairperson of the Health and Human Services Committee in this state, in the state senate, will be Irene Aguilar. I have only one more year in the legislature. I'm term limited out. So ultimately, that's going to be somebody else's decision to make. I want to make it really clear that there is no stronger advocate for health care and health care reform, no stronger advocate for people, not just health care. I mean, let's talk about the person. No stronger advocate in the state senate, state legislature, the state of Colorado than Irene Aguilar. And it is such a privilege, such an honor to serve with you. So thank you. So now I turn it back to you. Get warmed up again. Get back in the groove.
I'm not to cry now. You know, so obviously I'm going to be moving forward doing all that I can for healthcare. The second thing, as you all know, and it's a very personal issue for me, is I want to be sure that we are certain that we have a very safe safety net for people with disabilities in this state. And I will work until we can be sure that when I die, my daughter Amy is well provided for. All of you are well provided for. Because it's really important. I think that one of the quotes that I like talks about how you judge a society by how it treats the people who are most vulnerable, and these are really our most vulnerable people. We need to not continue to ask them to give more when there is nothing more to give. And finally, and my friend Rudy knows this, is that I want us to see a lot more Latinos in our legislature, and I want us to see us turn around that cycle of the Latino population going on. And I'll work on those three goals as time goes forward. I need all of your help. If nothing else, for moral support. I kept calling everybody, I'm running late, I don't want to be the first one there, I don't want nobody to be there. And so thank you so much for coming. And anyone who likes to volunteer, I have these lovely portable database entry things that I could use a lot of volunteers for. We always like to get people together walking right before town halls and putting flyers up in the neighborhoods. It's another great thing you can help with. And what was the third thing, Susan? I forgot. Data entry, flyers. Phone banking. So even if you can't leave your home, we can certainly use your help for that. And I appreciate all of you coming. And I also want to say that together, we're going to make a difference. Thank you. Hi, nice to meet you.
Glorious president of the National Civic
yesterday saying as soon as the school is over, we have to get together
First time in